Hey Pisces, welcome back to another round of readings. I hope the past week has treated you well. Just a few announcements before I begin your reading. The channel hit over 1,000 subscribers last weekend, and so I just wanted to take a moment out to thank each and every one of you for your support, for making that happen. It's a very humbling experience, and I can't wait to grow it even bigger, and to see this community evolve. The second note was some of the comments have been disappearing from the videos before I've had a chance to respond to them. And so, if it was the poster that deleted these, that's cool. But if you didn't, and this is some technological bug or something, just know that, I absolutely respond to every single comment that I see, and so if I haven't responded, it's because I haven't seen it, for whatever reason. Anyhow, let's leave it there, Pisces. I don't want to spend too much time on that. I'm gonna do something a little bit different for you. I started this with Aquarius and Libra yesterday, and I'm gonna do it for both you, Virgo, and the Cancer bonus as well. It's just a different style of read. Something that's a little more intuitive, more channel-like, I guess. I mean, they all are a form of channeling, but Scorpion on the bottom. But it's just a different style. So you guys have to let me know what you think. I can go back to the old one if you like. Or we can keep doing this. I might even make this part of my Instagram. I've been neglecting that over there just to keep up with YouTube here. And so maybe I can do more of that style over there, depending on the feedback that I get. In any event, Cancer, let's get to it. The first card out here is Otter. I don't know of anybody that doesn't love an otter. So I feel already like you are this type of person that's so sweet and adorable, very playful, very kind, like you wouldn't hurt a soul. And so this card is very much describing you. I feel like you've got a huge heart chakra. I want to say too, you're a very good communicator. What I'm also getting is when you communicate, it's very gentle, it's very thoughtful. And it's kind of like you want to make everybody happy. Like you don't want anybody to be upset. You like it when people around you are comfortable and laid back and happy, and and you'll do your best if someone's not in that space to kind of cheer them up or lift the energy, right? I also feel that, you either have a really well balanced third chakra, or it's coming into balance. So you're working on it currently. That's your personal power, that chakra there. Okay, so if you're interested in chakras, you can go ahead and spend more time looking that up and studying it. But these are just the things that come out straight away for me. Interesting, Otter spends a lot of time in water. That's their emotions. And so you may find yourself, doing a lot of self-reflection or dealing with matters of emotion or matters of the heart. And of course you are a water sign, so it's more than fitting that Otter showed up for you today. Absolutely. What else am I getting? You're a great listener. I don't know if I've already said that, but it just, the Otter's posture here is one where they're astute and they're listening and they're paying attention. So you're probably a very good friend. You probably don't talk a lot about yourself, but you certainly do have time to listen to others, and I think people really appreciate this about you. You're just adorable. I think if most people could describe you, those people that knew you well anyways, they would just describe you as someone who's just a playful, adorable, beautiful little spirit or big spirit, whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm getting off of Otter. So that's a little bit about you and how people perceive you. That's what's coming through today. That's what was important. So let's get into the tarot now. This is both of these are Kim Cran's deck. And then I've also been using the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Who do we have in here? We've got a card that does not belong. I always take those because to me that's significant. This is the moth energy from yesterday. This, I believe, was Aquarius? Or was it Libra? It's the title how do you say, the title card for the video, whoever it was. Yeah, I'm just hearing like there are no coincidences that popped out. Let's spend a minute with it. I mean, it's possible you've got air in your chart. I'm just hearing that Janet Jackson song, like a moth to a flame, something about burning desire. That's the way love goes. You might want to check out the lyrics to that song, Janet Jackson's That's the Way Love Goes. I think that's what it's called. I feel like you're really good at feeling your way through situations, like intuitively, or there's just an inner knowingness, like, you know, if you're not really, you know, into that spiritual aspect of things, you just have a feeling about things. You feel your way through life more than anything. There's a lot of eyes on you is also what I'm getting. I don't know if there's a lot of people watching you for some reason, if you're doing something in the public, or just because of your character, because you're so sweet. Perhaps you're single and there's a lot of people that have their eyes on you. I'm also getting this expression, two sides of a coin. Again, when I look at this darkness and coming out into the light, this is almost like you coming out of something. I don't know if you've gone through kind of a dark period in your life, or if people just find you the light in the dark. But it's like coming out of this, coming through that. Or perhaps it's, you know, these qualities that you have are because you've suffered, because you've been through stuff. You know what I wanted to say? You've been through it. And so this is kind of like your superpower, in that you're able to come forward and help others and understand them. You understand them, so it's almost like you have a really good sense of what they need. Yeah. Just saw the sun there. That would be magnificent if that showed up in your reading a second time. Sorry if that's loud. I was actually playing one of the videos, just a couple minutes of it, and that is a bit louder. Oh, there's another card in here. What was I doing yesterday? Earthworm. That was also... I can't remember whose. It was either Aquarius or Libra. I'm sorry. If either one of those titles draw you in, you might want to watch that. But Earthworm. And what we talked about yesterday was with Earthworm, it's just a sense of putting yourself back together and coming back out into the world again to show people what you've learned, and to perhaps help others too, through things that maybe you've been through. And maybe not exactly, but, you know, along the same vein is what I'm getting. Yeah. So we have the Daughter of Pentacles out first. What's that? The Nine of Wands on the bottom. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that if that comes out again, but I don't want to go too scattered in this reading. So Daughter of Pentacles is, again, very similar to the Otter energy. With some key differences. A Daughter of Pentacles is somebody that is, again, very sweet. There's an innocence about them, and I feel like this is you. A real innocence here. You know, Deer is, an excellent listener. I'm just going to show you that card. It's absolutely beautiful. Her drawings are magnificent. Really good listener, very empathetic, very sensitive to the needs of others, incredibly intuitive, and again, really good hearing. It's almost like when you're listening to people, I get this sense that you hear more than just what they're saying, it's a situation where you hear what's not being said. You pick up on what's not being said. Okay, this is another superpower of yours for sure. Can be a bit nervous. There might be a side of you that's a bit nervous, a bit skittish, cautious. And again, I think when it comes to your own vulnerability, you can be incredibly cautious. And it takes a while to trust people. Like you come towards them slowly and you don't open up straight away. Okay. Just getting like you put the past behind you. You don't dwell on the past. Like in the past, you've had a lot of things to carry around as well. Again, with this rainbow up here, I just get this energy that when you're around other people, there's a light within you that people just really enjoy being around. People really like to be around you. I'm kind of getting a sense, though, that you really need a lot of your downtime, like a lot of alone time to recharge. Yeah. What else does Pisces need to know here? I find these readings are more often about you, the viewer, and not so much about other people, not so much about love relationships, although it can go that way. But this is more, I guess, more along the inspirational realm, or just healing of the self, or just acknowledging the wonderfulness that's you, okay? And I think it's one of my favorite readings to do. I mean, I love them all, but it's nice to do this aspect as well as, the romance stuff. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I might have to start a different channel for that if, a lot of folks are kind of enjoying more of the romantic stuff. But anyways, I don't know, Pisces, why I keep saying this to you. It's like, what do you care? I don't need to be talking about my, ventures with you. Let's get to your reading. I don't know if there's a scatteredness about you sometimes, if maybe you talk out loud and you're left kind of feeling embarrassed after, like, why did I just tell somebody that? Or, if people feel like that around you, but you might get off track easily, a bit distractible. Yeah, in any event, there's always a reason for why I do these things. It doesn't usually come to me till later. But in any event, 8. The 8 of Wands. This is like a lightning bulb moment here. This is something that shook you to the core. This is something or someone that it's like an awakening of some sort. It's like an awakening. I just keep hearing like it got to the heart of the matter, like something just boom right in the middle there, and it kind of blew your world apart. This might have been during a time when you were feeling really depressed or just down and kind of gloomy, and someone or something came into your life, or communication of some sort occurred, and it kind of blew things wide open is what I'm hearing. Interesting. Okay, tell us more about this 8 of Wands here. The Fool. Yeah, whatever this was, it created a new beginning. It awoke something inside of you, and it's caused you to start off on a journey. See the Fool card there, where you I get this feeling like you're sea legs, or like you're doing something for the very first time. It's that energy, and you're not entirely sure about it. You're feeling a bit unstable. But it's almost like it's time. So whatever happened here, if this was communication coming in, you'll know. I mean, I can clarify and get more specifics about that, and I might just do that after this card here. But it's like this sense of stepping out and doing something you've never done before, and feeling very vulnerable about it. Again, vulnerability is coming up a few times here. What's this new start? Like what's this new start here? What is it that you're doing? Beginning a new journey of some sort. It could be in business, it could be in love. Or career, I should say. I shouldn't just say business. With the Seven of Wands, it's again, it's like illumination. It's definitely something that stands out from all the rest. It's almost like you had a lot of choices that you could have made or that you can make, but there's one idea or one particular situation that you want to pursue because it stands out from all the rest, and you're very passionate about this. You can see you're staring at it here, right? Kind of reminds me of the Ace of Wands energy, honestly. And it's kind of like, that's what I want. And again, it burns bright. It really stands out. And it's giving you hope for the first time in a long time. Interesting. Okay, so again, what's this Seven of Wands about? What's this new opportunity? What's this thing that you have your eye on that you're so excited to start? Interesting. So we've got the Eight of Swords, the Four of Cups, which if I'm not mistaken was at the bottom of the deck when I was first reading. I saw it there. You can go back. And it should be on film. Then we've got the Nine of Cups followed by the Father of Cups, Daughter of Cups, Son of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, let's continue up here. The Father of Swords. This is a lot of cards. The Two of Swords and the Son of Cups. This is so interesting because so many of these cards showed up in yesterday's readings as well for Aquarius and Libra. Very similar energy here to this Daughter of Pentacles. I'm just going to leave this up right over here. So I'm not going to lie, this is a challenge to read this many, but let's do it. We'll start slow and steady, right? The Eight of Swords really speaks about opportunity and transformation, but there's something that had stalled out this transformation. This is almost like, it feels almost like the backstory to whatever this new adventure is. It's a situation where you almost felt trapped, or that it wasn't time to let go and to start this journey here. I'm hearing that you might have felt that something was hanging over your head at the time. And it's true, it might have been a bit dangerous to start it, or it might be a bit dangerous to start it. It's true. There is an element of risk involved with it. I shouldn't use the word dangerous, but there's an element of risk involved with it. But with trust and stuff, you could see this butterfly could come out of this cocoon. It could drop just down below and it would be okay. But certainly it's that fear of the risk, right? I'll be fair, there is an element of risk. There's an element of risk of anything new that we start. You know? The Four of Cups is, again, this energy of taking some time out. I'm not sure. My cat is meowing. She usually never does this. So there's something about this reading that's gotten her all fired up. With the Four of Cups energy here, again, it's a sense of waiting. It's a sense of almost feeling stuck. And this is very emotional. Like, we've got a good number of cups in here, pentacles and swords and wands. So it's a good mixture, but it's almost like this sense of holding back and guarding your emotions when this news came in, or this communication came in, or this idea had struck you. And it's almost like this sense of, you know, I just have to guard my feelings, and I just have to lay low for a while is what I'm hearing. But there's an element of heaviness related to this. And it's almost like when you were ready, the truth would be illuminated. What you needed to know would be there waiting for you when you had come out of this Four of Cups energy. With the Nine of Cups beside it, it's almost like this Fool, like for you to take off on this would make you very happy, would lead to wish fulfillment. This might be something that you've always thought of doing. That's something that's always excited you more than anything else in life, but it's a risk, again, is what I'm getting. I don't know if this involves speaking somehow. Maybe it's telling somebody the truth or talking about feelings, I'm getting as well. And the Father of Cups energy here with the Daughter of Cups is interesting. Because to me, this cup always kind of signifies somebody that, you know, their mouth can kind of get away on them. But again, I feel like this is almost... I don't feel that energy in here because it doesn't resonate with what I'm getting in the rest of the reading. So to me, it's almost like this passion comes from communication. The Father of Cups is somebody who's incredibly stoic, who leads a very, almost like, I don't want to say a simple life, but it's almost like they wear many the same color of clothing. So like all blues and blacks, or, you know, all earthy colors and stuff. Like I feel like an earthiness about this person. What you see is what you get is what I'm getting from them. They like their life simple. They probably like routine and predictability and stuff like that. It could be somebody that you're dealing with in some way, shape, or form in your life, because I'm not really picking up that this is your energy. There's something here about them communicating. They might, it's possible, I'm getting to, they might be like a, how do I say this so it's not, like they might be someone who kind of has a potty mouth, but when they speak, they're very passionate, or when they're involved in passionate moments, they love to talk, you know, so i.e. in the bedroom or something like that. They're a talker, is what I'm actually getting off of that. That makes me giggle for some reason. It's silly. Yeah. I don't know if you're involved with this person, maybe. Because I feel like they're looking at you like as in the Daughter of Cups, and not, I don't get hung up on Father of Cups and Daughter of Cups. I don't feel like it's not like that. It's nothing, it has nothing to do with that, okay? I just want you to take in the energies and stuff, but it's almost, I feel like this is your energy here. There's a sweetness, because it's that same sweetness I'm feeling in the Otter and the Daughter of Pentacles. This is Daughter of Cups here, where, again, you're just a really well-balanced individual, just sweet, calm. It's possible that you're a lot younger than this person here, or that they're very protective of you. Like they feel this need to protect you. Be very gentle with you because they know your vulnerabilities, and there's a need to be very gentle and very careful. And certainly if they do have a harsh mouth, if that is for somebody out there, this harshness would, they would temper it for you, because they realize that their words could hurt you so deeply. God, guys, I hope I'm not totally going off the rails here with this reading. You'll have to leave a comment below. Pardon me if you're feeling that this is not in any event, or it is, maybe it is. With the Son of Swords, again, I feel like this goes up here because Son of Swords is communication coming in. Similar to this energy here, it's very swift, it's to the point, Yeah. And it comes in quickly at the same speed as the Eight of Wands comes in. There's something about this communication coming in, potentially from this Father of Cups, because he's the only other person I see in here other than the Father of Swords up here, which we'll talk about in a minute. But it puts you in this hangman position. I feel like this is the backstory to whatever is going on up here. So with the Hanged Man energy, this is really of taking time to see a situation for what it really is and not feeling inclined to move before you're ready to. So it's almost that energy that we go through once we receive information from someone or something and we start off on a new journey. It's like, it's important enough, I'm going to take some time out to think about this. I'm getting a lot of red in this reading, and red, of course, is the first chakra, the root chakra, which can be about sexuality. It can be about, childhood issues, how things started out in life for you, what you were exposed to earlier in life. And it's, again, this energy with the Two of Pentacles here of needing to make a choice. Like something's been presented to you and you're needing to take some time out to think about it. There's risk involved. There's risk involved for sure. And it's almost of two minds. It's almost like you're of two minds. This is your heart over your head sort of thing is what I'm getting. Either way, whichever path you choose is going to be incredibly transformative, and I think that's what gives you pause. But indeed, there is one thing or one person that you have your eye on and that you're willing to go towards. It is perhaps this is something that you're most passionate about. If you're having troubles deciding on how to move forward on something, it's like follow your heart, follow your passion. And that applies to love or career, right? Again, your feelers, like you're using your feelers as you take time out to decide about this. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles over here. Sorry, these nails take a while to get used to. The Seven of Pentacles here. I'm just hearing like you want all your ducks in a row. It's like everything, I don't know if you're that type of person where everything has to be just so before you venture out. Or if, again, this is something that you've been working towards for a while, something that you've had your eye on for a while and you've not taken a leap towards it. But there's something here about waiting until all your ducks are in a row, until the timing's just right. And somehow it relates to this Father of Cups up here. Now with the Father of Swords, the Son of Cups, and the Two of Swords, I'll talk about signs. I still believe more in reading the energies of a card and who that person is, but I know lots of folks really are keen on the signs. And so Daughter of Pentacles, because I feel like this symbolizes you, Cups, Daughter of Cups, Daughter of Pentacles. So Daughter of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Daughter of Pentacles can be an earth sign. It's possible that you've got earth in your chart. Earth is, of course, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. With the Son of Swords, we're looking at Gemini, Libra, Aquarius-like energy. Someone younger, maybe around the same age as you, perhaps. Father of Cups, again, is water. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Sorry, got distracted there. Father of Swords, again, air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Son of Cups, another water sign. There's a lot of people involved in this. We've gone from just you and potentially this other person as Father of Cups into a lot of busyness. So let's just get down 29 minutes. These will go a bit longer, Pisces. I should have warned you that in the beginning, but there, I think you can see most of the cards. The Father of Swords is really somebody that takes no BS. This is somebody who is incredibly intelligent, very well read, very intuitive. They can see through situations like nobody's business. If you try lying to this person, they're gonna see right through it. You can't lie to this person. They're the type of person, when they look at you, they might even make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, because you realize that about them. They don't take any BS, and they won't stand for it being given to them. They can be quite cutting with their words, and if they're ever angry, or they're careless with their words, it can really hurt. It has the power to hurt. This is not their intention, though. This is not where they come from. It's just they can be a bit raw and tell it like it is sort of person. It's almost like that. Kind of feels like in Winnie the Pooh, with Owl there. He's kind of curmudgeon-y, and he's just like, I don't have time for these foolish games. Like, they can be a very serious person. Again, they're very airy, so up in the head a lot. Lots of thoughts going round and round. Make excellent, like, lawyers. Potentially doctors as well. Accountants, maybe. Just very logical people, incredibly logical, and black and white, like, and potentially authoritative. But more in this sense, just very confident. And this comes from wisdom. They have a great deal of wisdom too. They're probably a little bit older, because that wisdom comes with age with this person. I'm almost getting that they're sharing the same energy. I feel like you're passionate about this person. I feel like the Father of Swords and the Father of Cups are the same person, quite honestly. There's different aspects of themselves, or I think what I described with the Father of Cups goes very well with the Father of Swords, quite honestly. And again, the Father of Swords is all about communication, okay? So the Father of Cups feels, they've got that passion, that spark, and the Father of Swords communicates that, which relates to this flame up here. So it's almost like you're willing to risk going towards somebody. Is what I'm getting here, the tones that I'm getting here. With the Son of Cups underneath the Daughter of Cups, it's interesting. Because again, I feel like this shared energy. The Son of Cups is someone who has a lot to give. Where the Daughter of Cups can be a little bit more demure and kind of hold those feelings back. They more sit in the emotional realm. The Son of Cups will communicate it. They can take what's below the surface here, so what this Daughter of Cups keeps below the surface, and bring it out. So it's possible that this person helps you do that. They help you bring out more of you. Because when we first started talking about initially here, where you listen to others, you give to others, it was all about you being there for others and kind of keeping yourself pulled back a little bit, with that vulnerability and that difficulty trusting. It takes a while to trust. I get the feeling that this Father of Swords in some way, shape, or form is helping you evolve. It's helping you use your voice. Interesting. To be more open about your feelings, for better or worse. It's also possible that you're in some field of communication, and you're an incredibly powerful communicator when you do communicate, and when you do have the courage. And this could be writing, it could be speaking, it could even be doing, things like design. Whichever way you communicate in your life, it's almost like by meeting this person, by accepting this person into your life. And I mean, this could even be like a boss or something. I don't know. It's like you grow. And then here we have the Two of Wands yet again. Two of Swords. Again, more communication. And this really speaks to personal power. These cards have very similar energy. It's like, again, this is forward movement with the Wands energy. So this is actually taking action, and the swords is about thought, is about communication and taking that personal power and bringing it out into the world. So I feel like whatever this connection is with this masculine energy here, because you're coming across as feminine energy, and please know that feminine energy doesn't always mean female gender. It's someone who kind of embodies more of that giving energy. Sorry, I should say receiving. Those are more feminine qualities. But it's like someone who has the more feminine energy, and there's someone who has a more masculine energy here. And it's something about bringing into your personal power. I think I mentioned that somewhere back here as well. Yeah, I did when I was talking about the otter, talking about personal power and how that gets brought in. So, okay, so we're running a bit long, so let's just pull an oracle card from this really intricate deck. And see what final messages there are in this situation. So, summing it all up, if you've actually made it past the point of no return here, it looks like you are being offered a new opportunity to go towards someone or something, okay? And it's caused you pause. There's an element of risk associated with it, but it's almost like it promises new beginnings and an increase in personal power and well, let's put it personal power, so speaking up and again, wish fulfillment, the voice, I think I mentioned that here. And this Father of Cups, Father of Swords energy person here, and go by how I described them, that's how you'll know who it is. They're going to help you with this, okay? It's like you're not going to be doing this alone, I'm hearing. Like there's going to be somebody there with you, helping you along the way. Now, whether that's platonic or romantic, I'm of two minds about it, honestly. I almost feel like it's more platonic. I do. But it's a general reading. So, again, if this resonates with you, the pieces will fit. If it doesn't, this is definitely not your reading, and don't try to make it fit, please. Don't ever try to make a reading fit. It's either for you or not. And if you feel yourself feeling confused and frustrated when you're watching the reading, it's not for you today. The Beauty Way. That's a gorgeous card. I do love that card. So we have Earth here, number 8, and Luminous Warrior, number 5. Yeah, isn't that the truth? 5, again, is all about transformation, okay? So with Earth here, again, I think this really just highlights your intuition. Use your intuition in this matter. Use your gift of sight. So I don't know if you've got, strong skills and clairsentience. Sorry if you can hear that rumbling out there. I'm hoping with the way that I have the mic set up, it actually doesn't pick up on external noise, but there's some street construction going on right now, like paving, so it's pretty loud. There's this real energy here about being able to see through. And the Father of Swords can help with that. It's very similar energy to the Father of Swords, where he can see through a situation. Like you can look into someone's soul just by looking into their eyes and see the truth. But again, there's a heavy emphasis on intuition here, trusting your intuition. Grounding exercises. So if you're not, if you're not familiar with grounding exercises, you may want to research that a little bit. Like smudging, some meditation, spending time in nature, and just letting your mind go, daydreaming. Pisces, you're super good at that. I've got Pisces in my chart, so I know it. I know what that feels like when you let yourself go like that and just daydream and kind of go into another world in outer space, Go there, because that's where your intuition lies. Okay? Number 8 is an incredibly powerful number. It's all about prosperity. It's about, abundance and enterprise and growing something as well. From the ground up, I'm hearing. Starting something from the ground up, which makes a lot of sense with this card here. The luminous warrior, you know, I had to kind of giggle a little bit when I saw that, because this again speaks about personal power, the third chakra, and intuition. Okay. I feel like this is you growing new wings, kind of busting out of something old and evolving into something different. And again, I feel like this person here has a really strong involvement in that. They're helping you do this. They're helping you come into your own. And this is like, you know, again, it looks like he's sprouting wings here, and this will lead to your freedom, but you're just starting out. So the comparisons are actually striking between this Fool card and this luminous warrior. You are absolutely a warrior, not in the sense where you're bold and in people's face and you gotta knock everybody over. Not that kind of warrior, but a quiet warrior. Just because people are quiet and sensitive and gentle doesn't mean they're not fierce. I think that's a huge misconception out there with some folks, is like, oh, they're weak. Absolutely not. They're some of the most powerful people. The most powerful people. And so again, this speaks to this new beginning here, jumping out and trying something you've never tried before, discovering aspects of yourself that no one's ever seen before, not even yourself. So whatever this is, if you're starting out and doing something new, you know, this is encouraging you to go for it. You're not going to be alone. There's going to be someone absolutely pivotal helping you do this, okay? And it's just a sense of growing. It's almost like becoming is the word I just heard. Like, it's like a sense of becoming, okay? I think I have to take this bottom card, this the beauty way. It's just calling to me over there, because it just, to me, speaks again when we talk about dragonfly. That might be one of your totem animals. If you embrace that. Number 4, doing with structure and stability. 4 to 5. This is who you are. When I talk about your fierce gentleness and your beautiful spirit, you're not a bull in a china shop sort of thing, but you're this quiet warrior. This is your way. Your way, you get to people through your beauty, through your gentleness. And I'm talking about beauty of the soul. I mean, you might be a very good looking person indeed. Attractive for sure. Almost like people might not call you sexy, but might even call you sweet, or you look so sweet, or you know, that sort of thing. This is how you get across to people. This is where you really flourish in life, is when you really capitalize on the sweetness and gentleness of who you are and taking that forward into the world. Like I said, to be a warrior, you don't have to have a spear in hand in the club and knocking things around and people around and stuff. You can do it this way too. This can be just as powerful, if not more powerful. So whoever needed to hear this today, Pisces, I wish you well. You know, certainly if you've enjoyed the video, please give a like. If you've got comments either way, please do feel free to leave them below if you're comfortable. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, Pisces. Bye for now.